If you experience creativity decrease like me, I'm going to talk about how to get your creativity back with a very simple method. But if you don't know the context, if you don't know the background, you will not be able to really implement this method. Even it's simple, even it's very simple. So let's dive in. I was a very creative person since I was a kid, and my creativity dropped after I entered college. I don't know why. Actually, now I know more like why it happened. But my creativity peak was in the middle school and the high school, and after that, it's just going downhill. And even another dip was when I started working, and it's even like a drop more. And I think there's a three drops, three dips. One is when I was going to college, and another is when I started working, and another one is when I started to listen to podcasts, a lot of podcasts. Why? I will explain. I realized the real creativity, most of a creative moments that happened when I was very bored, when I just have thought of boredom, because when I am bored, I usually couldn't just there's no means there's no distractions. There's no distractions, and I can really think one topic or one thing very very deeply, and that's the moment I can connect dots. I can connect irrelevant things and make them together. Just come up with one true innovative idea. And when I grew up, even like when I first into like podcast world, I started to have to lose those boredom moment. I don't feel bored anymore because whatever things I do, whenever I go, I just plug in my earphones. I listen to podcast almost 24/7, except I'm sleeping. Right, so that's the thing. Because of now, podcasts are so available, so accessible. You can basically listen to podcasts when you are doing laundry, when you are washing dishes, when you're going out to the grocery, on the way to grocery, even in a grocery, you still listen to the podcast. It's great. The great way to observe information. Indeed, it's really passive way to observe information and eliminate your boredom. But what you actually lose is your boredom moment, your creative moments. Even boredom sounds bad, but it's actually the necessity for your creativity. Nowadays, people really don't have enough attention span. So podcast is just one of it. Podcast is just one of it. Now we have smartphones, everything. So my creativity actually dropped. It's not just because of podcasts, also because of smartphones. Like literally every like apps is designed to grab your attention, and I cannot even read one thing for over 60 seconds, because after 60 seconds, I would just always want to check some social media, some messenger apps to see what's going on there. So that really hurt my creativity and the attention span, and I really deeply thought about how to adjust this. And one easy solution for me is to listen to less podcasts. I'm not telling you to just stop listening to podcasts, because a lot of podcasts are great. They are great for you to observe news, information. But for example, now when I cook, I usually spend quite a lot of time cooking. And when I cook, I listen to podcasts. But when I wash dishes, when I cleaning up my kitchen, I stop listening to podcasts. I will use that moment as my boredom moment to really think about things very deeply. It's really hard because you feel really bored. I'm just not used to that very stimulus moment, but that's just good for my creativity. So my suggestion for you, if you are listening to a lot of podcasts, do when you do everything. Try to cut it in half, leave the rest of 50% for your boredom, for you to have experience boredom and think about other things deeply. So that's an easy thing. So what if you are not listening to podcasts, but you still experience creativity drop? You probably they're probably because you're using other social medias instead of listening to podcasts. So cut them down. Even you feel bored, it will be very hard the first time you do it. The second time you do it will become easier, and third time become much easier. So it's like a muscle. It's like a mental muscle. Attention span is like a mental muscle, and being able to stand with boredom is also a muscle. It's also a mental muscle. It can be trained. If you can go to the gym to work out your body and you can expand your muscles, you can also do that with your mind. So that's what I think how you can get your creativity back. The easiest way, if you also have the same experience, the same thing as me. So yeah, that's all I want to share with you today. If you would like to receive more my random thoughts, technology related reviews, trends analysis like these, today's video, don't forget to subscribe. Your subscription is really my best encouragement to make more videos like these. Other than that, I will see you next time.